All right, here we go. Welcome everybody to How To Tuesday. We do this every Tuesday and Wednesday at 12 noon Eastern time after we decide to call. But hello, nice to see everybody. I'll tell you a bit about oh my gosh, I'm gonna cough again. I think I'm done now. But I'll tell you a bit about how to Tuesday and how to Wednesday works. Starts out with I give you a bit of info. Try to keep you up to date with all things that are happening around Nowsite, which is super fun. And then what happens is we just start raising our hands, getting in line and asking anything that we want. We also make sure that we say hi to Joe. I'm just kidding. Love to you, Joe. I always say hi to Joe. But look, we're gonna get in line. You can raise your virtual hand, your Zoom hand, your whatever that is, and get in line and ask anything that you want. Nothing's off limits in this training. You can ask the most basic question. You can ask, maybe it's a more advanced question. It could be about my AI, marketing AI, unlimited AI. It's all up to you, okay? Everybody got it? Great. All right, let me tell you a little bit about what's happening in and around Nowsite. Recently, we talked about 3 = free, which is available to our new customers, which means that if you sign up 3 or you refer 3 people, you can get your My AI subscription for free or up to $29 off of a higher price subscription. Awesome. And then people were like, well, what if I want to refer, well, more than 3? So we instituted a 6 = free marketing AI. So you can refer 6 and you can get marketing AI for free or $99 off of a higher priced subscription plan. People ask me this one, hey, Cheryl, do I have to have them come in or do I have to refer them through a certain plan in order to get the 3 = free or the 6 = free? And the answer is no, they could be on any one of the subscriptions, okay? So 3 = free My AI, 6 = free marketing AI. On Thursday, we're kind of just discussing on Thursday, what we're gonna do is we are gonna share a bit about kind of the new updates to the CRM, which are coming, which is super cool. So things like if you are or kind of know of the history of contact mapping, things like follow-ups and rotations of remember that we're going to talk about. We may even have a special guest in Tom and Adrian Chenault for our Thursday kind of overview of things to come. So that's exciting. I think that's really kind of the plan for Thursday. So we don't really have, we do put that on the calendar. So I will update and add that to the calendar once we have that kind of finalized. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Awesome. So recently to the calendar as well, I added some, like My AI German and some of our trainings that we do in German. So if you're German speaking, then you know where you can find those, or if maybe you're referring somebody in German. Whenever I think we're going to add French to that calendar too, maybe a few more languages. So that's exciting, right? As we continue to build and grow, we continue to make sure that we offer the training in different languages, which is great. So those are kind of things that are happening. Make sure that you knew about. I wanted to make sure that you know about 3 and 6. So you could refer 3, you could refer 6. On your referral link, I'm not sure if you've seen this, but let me share it really quick.
Hey, Cheryl. Hi, everybody.
Hi. Share file. Okay, here I am. Okay. Going, not here, this one. Okay, everybody see it? So this is where you can go to your 3 equals free section. If you copy your link, maybe you're wondering, well, do we have 7 days? Oh, I'm sorry, I'm in a different language. Sometimes German takes over. Monica, I know you're laughing because we do quite a bit in German. But here, let me change it. There. All right. So you can try it free for 7 days. Just use code AI. So that's there for you guys as well. So if people are wondering about the code, it's there, right? You can kind of find it right at the top of your My AI website. Cool? All right, great. So now, of course, is the time where you get to ask any question that you like. You can even ask Paul how you got Chewbacca in the background. It's completely up to you. But feel free, come on out, ask your questions. We're going to start with Arba, who always has a very great, wonderful, positive attitude that we love. Arba, what's happening?
I I do have the positive attitude, but I don't have any nugget to share. I just had a question about the AI, the promotion. Is
Okay.
is that going to be standard now, or is there going to be an expiration of it? Or are we going to continue that free try it for 7 days?
So right now I have it on our February 2024.now.site until the 29th. How many people love the 7 day free trial?
Yes.
Really good. Oh,
Yes.
okay. Harvard was like, I don't care who's answering, but I will scream it out to you. So I try to just, leave it there for people to use maybe a little longer. So yeah, it's supposed to end the 29th, but I'm doing my best here, Arva.
Well, it's a great incentive for those of us that are trying to reach some other goals, you know?
Yeah. Yep. Hey, 7 days free, I think is awesome as like, especially if you get a commitment from somebody to be like, hey, I'll hop on that training. Hey, I'll hop on my AI, or I'm definitely going to try it. I definitely have time. That week gives people an opportunity to use my AI to start posting, commenting. I want to share something. Arba, thank you. Love to you.
Hmm.
I want to share something that I think is really, really important. And maybe if you're new here, or even if you've been here for a while, but this is super fun. We have kind of a group of insiders that have been with us for a while. They're awesome people. Some of them have been with the company for almost 7 years now, maybe longer than that. And I would say this, that we had this chat, I think it was Friday, where we were talking about, what these guys like loved most, where they got the most results from, what's kind of like your unsung hero, what works the best for you guys, and where do you get the most results. And I wanted to share something that came out of that meeting and talk to you guys about it. And the thing that people love and use and get what they feel like the best results out of, can you put in the chat if you think, hold on, but let's have a little fun with it, right? Here, is it step 1, step 2, or step 3 where they felt like they were getting the most results? You're talking about experienced marketers, people who've been with us for 6, 7 years. Where did they say, they're getting mega results from? Is it step 1, step 2, or step 3? Obviously from all of them, but where? Let's see. That's it? That's all? They want to take a guess? Okay. Christy, hi Christy. Says step 3, love your guest. Tony, hi Tony. My bodyguard says 2. Cedric says 2. Arba says 3. Derek says 3. Ghislaine, Gia, hopefully, yeah. Step 2, but yelled it at me. It's like, it's step 2. Joy says 3. 3. Joe says 3. 3. Like that. Isabella said 2. 2. 1. 3. 2. 2. Okay. I'm gonna not leave you in suspense any longer. I love the guesses though. Hey, love. They went crazy. It's step 2. Right? It's step 2. So we even had somebody say back, lots of experience say back, but I already know how to comment. I don't have a problem commenting. I do my commenting. And what kind of came out of that was, well, obviously, like all of us here have no problem commenting, especially the group that we're in. They have no problem commenting. Like these guys are experienced. They have no problem commenting. They're never at a loss for words. Just ask to Paul, right? He definitely knowing what to say. I'm just teasing you, right? But these guys are great. And they were saying, look, just try it. Because what comes out of the comment is more than just a comment. It's nice, it's thoughtful, it's, you know, thought out. It's more than a congrats. It's more than a thumbs up. It's more than a thank you or a happy anniversary. But it takes it and turns it into this like meaningful comment that a lot of people either like, you know, kind of skip or can't find the words for, or they just are in a rush. So they're trying to say, hey, use the tool. What happens to the people who use the commenting tool is they wind up in more news feeds, obviously, because they're interacting with more people. They're starting conversation with them. Their comment stands out. It's one of the things that I've always encouraged people to do is make sure that you're commenting. You know, for every post that you have, give me at least 5 comments, at least. And make sure that you comment. And that's gonna kind of get things flowing for you. I want to share something else as far as getting things going. The feedback from starting a conversation and starting conversations and getting people outside of their comfort zone. How many people have heard of, you know, how many people have heard some guru, love them all, but they're like, if you don't comment on this post and you're not an active friend of mine, I'm deleting you. Comment now. I'm being the most sarcastic I've ever been in my life. But have you heard it? Or have you seen it? And I don't know about you, but it makes me have like the world's biggest eye roll. I'm like, yeah, all right, okay. And they're like, yeah, we should delete everybody that's not yep. We should delete everybody that's not interacting with us. And I get that, but there was a reason that you became friends with them in the first place. And everybody is an algorithm expert like every other week, right? They're like, let me tell you about the algorithm. I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, what do you work for Facebook? Take it down a notch. Like, what's up with the algorithm? But there are things that we can change and that we can do. And I try to encourage people to do the things that they can change on Facebook specifically or on your form of social media. And I say Facebook loves to remind you of what a bad friend you're being, of who you haven't communicated with. Okay? So it looks kind of like this, right? It's like, here's everybody's birthday that you have going on today. And some people have given the advice of like, well, delete people if they haven't talked to you. It's one way to clean up your friends list. That's fine. But you became friends with them for a reason. Whether you remember it or not is not my problem. It's that they just can't see your stuff right now. You haven't interacted with them. So it'd be a great idea to use the tool and send people on here a great birthday message, right? Like, do I even know Angela? Oh, 2017. That's a shame, right? Why haven't I connected with Angela? But I can send Angela a happy birthday message, and guess what's going to happen? Angela's going to show up in my timeline. Angela's going to show up in my news feed. Angela might see my message. Angela might comment back to me. Angela is somebody that you're probably looking for to interact with, but you haven't. But instead of being so cool and having to delete everybody that's not interacting with you, why not just start interacting with them? Start conversations, start talking to people. We're constantly in this like loop of I need to Angela, I think. Hold on, let's go back. We're in this like, hey, I have to like find more people to talk to. I need leads. And we're always sitting on a bunch of people we probably just don't talk to. This is kind of funny to me. Happy birthday, Angela. Wishing you a day packed with success and oversized laughs because normal sized ones just won't cut it. Here's to your day. Go conquer it. Like, that's something I would say. I think it's super fun. Bam. Moving on. Let's see who else I haven't been a very good friend to. There's Angela. Do I even know Carrie Anderson? 2016. Zuli, you better stop looking at my Facebook and judging me, girl. I see you. But I can do better. I can do better. Oh, hold up. I just want my happy birthday. And do I need to write the same message? No. Right? I want to write something different so I don't get thrown into Facebook jail for writing all the same messages, right? Look at all the capitalization and fun, right? Great. And then bam. But I'm doing more than just saying happy birthday. I'm giving myself an opportunity to reconnect with these people, giving myself an opportunity to show up in their newsfeed, become somebody that they look at, right? And I can probably keep on going on and on. I have no idea who Catherine Partridge is. You better stop playing with me. every time I just embarrass myself like a little bit more, right? I was like 2017, 2016, 2015. Oh, yikes. I'm going to change it to Catherine here. And I'm going to wait for it to, there we go. Goodness. All right. I'm not trying to sell anything or do anything weird, right? I'm just wishing people happy birthday. I'm going to stop embarrassing myself now. But we probably all have people that Facebook recognizes that it's their birthday. And if you don't have anybody whose birthday today, look for upcoming birthdays. They'll tell you that too, right? You can find upcoming birthdays and you can wish them a happy birthday before somebody else does, which really kind of helps out. I've seen in the past people do things like this in all different ways, right? Stuff like, you should just delete them. They don't interact with you. That I don't agree with. Like, yeah, friend requested them for a reason. Just try to reach out with them. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. Okay. Like, I don't know. When I've also heard like send them a video message, send them a voice message. All great. But if I can't get you to send a message in general, I don't want to start it off by being like, the first thing you got to do is turn the camera around and look at yourself. Right? Because we turn the camera around and look at ourselves and I don't know, like, am I always ready to send you a video? I would like to imagine that I'm always ready to send you a video, but odds are I'm not always ready to send you a video, right? This way you can kind of do it from the bed, you could do it from the couch, you could do it from wherever you are and still be comfortable. But the most important thing is that you're doing. And it doesn't matter where you do it from, but that you're just taking that step in the right direction and starting conversations. Our social media holds a plethora, I don't know, that word's great though, of conversations, of people, of prospects, of leads for our business that are completely untouched for a ton of us. But we love to look for outside places for some reason I'm not sure of. So I love to encourage people and say, hey, if you haven't been using our tool to comment, comment. Do it a lot, even if you're really, really great at it. Even if you're like, Cheryl, I'm way better than anybody else at commenting. Give it a try. Give it a try. Even if you're like, I have no problem starting conversations. Think of all of the ways in which you haven't started a conversation. So I like to go like this as a way. I do. Well, have I started a conversation with everybody who's liked my posts, my last 10 posts? Ask yourself that. Did you thank every single person who's liked your post for the last 10 posts? You have an untapped market of prospects and leads who are actually engaging with you that you have never probably started a conversation with. This whole training should be, do you want more leads and more people to talk to? I'll show you how to get them. Okay. Whose birthday is it that you haven't wished a happy birthday to? Whose anniversary is it? Who inside of your own team or whatever do you need to congratulate? Do you need to be supportive of? Maybe you need to offer condolences, or you go through, right? And you're like me, and you're like, oh yeah, I used to play softball with her. Oh yeah, I used to play, hockey with that person, blah, blah, blah. And how many could I jokingly said this to, I think, Justin the other day. I did a reconnect message for like a demo with a lady named Janice that like, it was true. I was just like actually using her post came up. I used the reconnect and I actually sent her the message, which sent us down like a whole pathway of me buying Girl Scout cookies. That's a whole other thing. But it was like, hey, how are you? Blah, blah, blah. And how's your kid? And how's your kid? And my kid's doing this and mine's swimming. And it was really nice. And we still talk now, but I was only doing it because it was a demo. But it was a really cool way to be like, look how much this tool can help. So I just wanted to share with you that there are so many opportunities to connect with new people. There's so many opportunities to make connections on social media every single day, right? We're always looking for the new, but it's kind of like, hey, I've been sitting here the whole time. Come hang out with me. So check the comments, check for great birthdays, check to see if you've contacted every single person who's liked your last 10 posts and you've had a conversation with them. I guarantee that you haven't. If you go look at them, just go, hey, who's liked my post? Have I ever had an actual conversation with this person? If not, start one. And it doesn't have to be buy my product, buy my product. It can just be, what the start a conversation starts for you. And it's like, hey, thanks so much for liking my post. Really, really simple. And you never know where that conversation can lead to. We have Dr. Lisa with a hand up. Hey, Dr. Lisa, what's happening?
Hey, Coco
Hey.
Licious. Yeah, talking about people who liked our posts, and when you see that list, it says mention. What is the mention? What does that mean?
What's the mention? Let's look. I got a little feedback on that end there, but let me kind of go through. What mention?
So go to a post and the list of people who liked the people, yeah, that list there.
Okay. Now what? Do you see the little pop-up thingy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mine didn't say message, it says mention. So
If I scroll down.
Difference.
Add friend, invite, confirm friend request? No? Don't look like that? No?
I mean, no, it says mention and it's got a box to maybe type in, but I just didn't know.
Are you clicking on the comment part? Like sometimes that mine does like
Oh no.
and then it does this thing.
No, this is Joy. I know what she's talking about. When I go to a post and say somebody it tells you how many people have loved or liked your post. When I click on that top line, it pulls up everybody's name, and beside their name has a box with mention and a little message symbol beside the word mention. It doesn't bring up message like yours. Sometimes it does, but I've seen it too. So I don't know.
Can you just go to the person and click message?
Or when I click on the person's name, it takes me to their profile. When I click on the mention box, it tags their name so that I can comment in my own post. It doesn't send a message to their to their DM.
So can you kind of do this thing and then message?
Uh,
Are you on your phone?
I'm doing it from my phone. Well, if you click on their name and then go to message, you can message them. But you have to do that extra step because that message box is not showing up like it is on your screen.
I would try it that way then.
Is that your question? I don't want to overtake you. Is that what you were asking?
That was precisely it. 'Cause
Oh.
I didn't know who sees it or what happens, or but I did want to take that extra step and thank them for commenting on my post. So
Yeah.
I'll do it your way,
My
Coco.
phone. Oh, I see. Yeah, you gotta like, hold on, I'm gonna like spotlight myself for a sec. All right, see my phone has like all the people listed, right? So I would just like click a name, I don't know. Like this person, and then click on message from there. And kind of just go, I know it's like an extra step or whatever, but that's what I would do. That way you end up in the message.
Thank you.
Well, Dr. Lisa, it's the mention, Omar, I think was to comment on your post was what we learned, right?
Yeah, when I clicked mention, it tagged the person's it tagged their name so that I could comment, but it was commenting on my post, not necessarily as a reply to something they commented.
That's good info, Joy. Thanks. Thanks, Dr. Lisa. So like click on them and then click message to message.
Thanks, Dr. Lisa, for asking my question. I've always wondered.
Yeah. Good help all the way around. So I would, I'm not saying to like go around and just start messaging 90 people like that or wind up in Facebook jail, but kind of go through and ask yourself, who haven't I talked to ever? And kind of make that and give yourself an opportunity to chat with that person or engage with that person, because you'll find like how many of you have ever gone, dang it, this news feed is the same all the time, same people. Have you ever scrolled and you're like, I don't know, you just scroll and it's always the same thing? Anybody? Like you scroll and it's always, and people don't really, like, you control that. You control that by the people that you talk to. You control it by the people that you engage with. And when you're like, well, I don't know where to get more people to engage with, I just told you. Just go wish new people that you haven't before a happy birthday. If you're bored, instead of going down your friends list and starting to delete everybody because you're like, that person never engaged with me, how about if you just go and engage with that person? You became friends with them for a reason. Like, go engage, and then all of a sudden they'll end up in your newsfeed. Or you look at all of the people who liked your post and then you start to engage with them, and then what's going to happen is your newsfeed is going to change. I've always been like, why people say that all the time. My newsfeed looks exactly the same. I'm like, well, mine never does. I'll have new people in that newsfeed all the time because of the actions that I decide to take. And one of them being hey, like super simple, right? Just go wish different people a happy birthday and just go interact with somebody new that's like your post. Cool? Great. Zulia, I will never forget your face. This has been one of my favorite Zooms because it was like we went to wish people happy birthday, but it was like I haven't talked to them since 2017. Then it was 2016. I don't know how, but then it was like 2015, and every time your face was more shocked. As if to be like, oh, Cheryl. Oh. So we're all guilty of it, right? Like every single day we're guilty of it. And I love that Facebook reminds me of it every day. It's a happy birthday button, but it's also like a Cheryl. Do you actually engage with these people button too? So super fun. All right. Any other questions? No? You know what I like to say? Everybody's a pro now. We're all good. We know exactly what to do. We're going to start more conversations. We're going to wish more people happy birthday.
Well, some people are wondering how come they don't get a whole bunch of comments, but let's just say you were friends with a couple thousand people. You wouldn't certainly want them all to comment either because you wouldn't know what the heck to do with it. I mean,
Well, it's my favorite saying in the world. I made it up. I want quotes around it that says Cheryl Coco on this quote. It's I can tell how much commenting you do by how many comments you get.
So what you're saying is if you do about 20, you should get more or less 20 back, or at least half of them, or?
So it's about being consistent, right? So I do, I mean, I don't know. I'm going to look at some of the people who have really great engagement. I definitely comment on 20 or more people's posts every single day. At least. DePaul, how many people's post do you comment on? Sorry. I might have interrupted
No,
you.
you good.
Okay.
A day or what?
I know he's like a day because this guy will set aside minutes. Yeah, a day. Let's just go with a day.
Let's just say like right now, this whole being this meeting right here, I wished everybody on a birthday list. That's probably like 50 people right there. I commented on another 10. I'm looking at future birthdays right now, and then so I would say in this within the hour, I've commented 25 people.
There you go. So, but DePaul's a great commenter. If I go through my newsfeed, it's like DePaul commented, right? Like he's always one step ahead of me in the person I'm commenting post. I'm like, damn it, DePaul, will you let me have my moment to shine? It's DePaul comment and then a Cheryl Coco comment, right? So I'm not saying that you're going to get the exact same amount of comments that you give out back, but I'm saying when you do comment, you do get a lot of likes and comments back, right? So it just takes for you to do that, quite often and consistently to get that kind of engagement back. You can't comment 20 times one day and then the next day be like, nobody liked my stuff. I'm never commenting on their stuff ever again. Forget it.
What you're saying is if you comment on different people, then you're going to get more people that in your, whatever you call it, messenger, so that more people might comment. If you do the same ones all day, all the time, that's all you get, basically, right?
Yeah.
When you comment, you become relevant.
Yeah.
On Facebook with the AI, the algorithm will push it out to other people because everything I always say, the key thing about this is that this is social media. You have to be social to get that attention and to get that relevancy.
Does your guy behind you comment there?
He does sometimes. He's always in my ear telling me what to comment. It sounds like rah, 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 I gotta translate it.
But I'm shy, DePaul.
He said, what?
I'm shy.
I know you're shy.
So look, I don't know why, but the truth is, like, I'm not like, I will just share it with you, and I just don't care to give you a teaching moment. This is like a post about my daughter playing hockey. It has nothing to do with business, nothing to do with like the impact of people's lives, but to have 146 likes and 47 comments, I get that engagement because I'm very good at engaging. If I go through this list, there's my friend DePaul, great at commenting, right? I know DePaul, I know Robert, I know Brahim, I know Melvin, I know Deneen, I know Denise, Serena, Yvonne, Margaret, Brigitte, Cindy, Diane, Sanella, Alan, Lawrence, Shelley, Wendy. I am still going. I know Brandon, I know Tim, I know Andrea, Betty, Dave, Glenn, Michael Bergamasco, Nathaniel Paul, or Nathan Paul. I know these people, but more than know them, actively engage with each one of these people. There isn't a person that I just mentioned that would go, Cheryl never comments on my stuff. I'm commenting. I be commenting on anything. Like, no matter. If I see DePaul, I'm commenting.
Hey, Cheryl, pull it back up for me.
Pull back up.
Pull that screen back up. I got a tip for everybody. So this is a question to everybody. On this screen, not looking at the names, what stands out to you the most? And just the icons that appear of the thumbs up, the hearts, and all the love, the expression. What of those stands out to you? 77 hearts. Okay, and that's cool. 71. So that number stands out to you. So the number stands out to you. Okay, cool. That's a good question. For me, the shock face stands out to me because that is something that's when you get like a different type of reaction on a post that you post, it kind of throws me off. For me, it throws me off like, huh, like
Yeah.
what's so shocking about this? Or somebody was angry about something. Why are you angry? What's going on? Or that's why I do more cares than I don't do likes anymore. If I do a like, it's because I'm pissed off at you. It's like, to me, like I said, it's like the middle finger to me.
Great.
So that's like my thumbs down when I do a like or I just acknowledging. So hearts, that's my likes. That's loving it is because it's me actually taking the time, a moment of my time that's precious to go and actually read your posts and like that. Caring is like I'm caring. Okay, cool. This touched me. This resonated with me. This is all what I go off of. Shock is like, oh, that just stands out to me more. So that's a little tip for you guys because if you want to get recognized more using my my AI, you can do that. But that little simple tweak in your going through comment and putting that reaction is going to help a lot.
Amen. Oh my, I can't agree like anymore. I'm go up and shake DePaul and give him a hug. I don't know which one, both. But like I don't know if I ever really like if I did, it was probably by accident. Like my thumb slipped. I don't know, but I don't like a post. I will heart it and to try to get some extra attention if I want it on somebody's post. Like I know when I'm commenting on an influencer's post that's going to get a gazillion, and just to be different, I'll hit that shocked face. I'll just throw them off just a bit, right? Or my comment will be just like, just as strong. But here, I think that this is great. PJ says, you would send a message to all those people for liking your post. And I say, no, only the people I don't actively engage with. I actively engage with most of them. I'm really great at commenting. Yvonne, where's Yvonne? Will be like, Cheryl comments on everything. Like if I see it, I'm commenting. I think it takes more energy to scroll through social media and not like or comment than it does to I don't know why, but I can we just let's go through this for a second, okay? So this is Carlos Cunningham. He's great. I mean, I gotta actively be like, I ain't liking that. Why? I can't even do that. Like if I see it, I'm automatically hitting the love button and trying to write something to my friend Carlos. Let me, I would normally write something, but let me scroll down. This is some ad. Am I really gonna pass by my friend and not say something? It takes more energy to not than it does to hit the love button and create a comment, right? And I'm just gonna say this because I feel bad because I can't even scroll, right? Then I'm gonna kind of go through. Am I not commenting? Why? Like, where am I not commenting? I'm commenting. I'm definitely like there isn't. I think it takes more energy to not comment than it does to comment. You're scrolling anyway. Most of you scrolled like 4 miles already with your thumb. Like you probably scrolled 4 miles with your thumb today. Why don't you just take 5 seconds and hit the love button and write a comment or use the tool that's there? It's like 1 more second. And I feel like it's good energy. It's good vibes. Like be positive. It makes you happy. Like I'm like, oh, maybe I'll make Tony Hunt smile today. Be ridiculous and comment on his post, right? Like, don't take much. But like because anyone can see them, likes provide social proof to influence your audience. This makes likes a key part of getting users to engage with your Facebook. Thanks, Willie. Love it. Great. We got Arba and Dr. Lisa.
Okay, now I'm gonna drop a nugget. Because I've been sitting here commenting on different platforms. So first what I want to say is that although Nowsite has it that it can open up Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, what's the other, Instagram, whatever. If you're on any other networking platform, you can still use it. I actually network. My better networking is on another platform, and I still use Nowsite. And I'll just say again that I have a business coach, and one of the first things that she told me was I needed to become more social. I needed to get on these platforms. And I know I've said this before that, I'm technical. And I was like, nobody wants, not nobody, I wasn't trying. I'm like, I'm not trying to get on this social media because like Ryan said, they expect you to be social. But what I realized is that they also expect me to be me. So I've learned to use Nowsite because of the My AI. It knows I'm technical. It knows I'm gonna talk, business, a lot. So it's giving me like these really quirky kind of posts that I wouldn't normally do. But it's helping me to engage with people. And I'm engaging with them on the same level. So like as a digital marketer, I'm meeting other digital marketers, or I'm meeting people that want to meet for me to speak to their groups, or whichever. So I'm really having fun with it. I honestly have to say I'm having fun with it because it's like this other Arba. Instead of calling it I need to call it other Arba because it's like the other side of me, the human personal side of me. And so that's what I basically want to say is find a platform, especially for any of you that may be technical or maybe you might be into something else or whatever, and Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn is not your thing, you can still use it. I've gotten great success with it.
Yeah, agree. On the back of Arby here, I'm gonna tell you a quick story, but leave no names out. When it's always a good idea to try something new, especially like on social media, whether it's a comment that you're like, would I comment that? Or whether it's a post where you're like, would I post that? Like, especially on a different platform where you're kind of trying to get that engagement and flip things up. It's okay once in a while, give something new a try. I had a friend this week send me some messages about an approach to someone that they, come to admire and like, and wanted to share, what we do here at Nowsite with. But I know the person who they were speaking to or reaching out to, and I know the person sending the message. The person sending the message, very analytical, extremely, needs to know every detail about every single thing, right? Really, just how does it work? Why does it work like that? I need to know. I need to and the email that the message email that the person wanted to send and hasn't really been getting very much from is like this long. And this person would appreciate that message. They would want to know every bit of it. And that's cool, right? It's fine. And they're posting very analytical, very direction 1, step 2, step 3. This is how you, and that's fine. I'm not saying to not be authentic, but I was like, hey, just try this, right? I could double your social media results in under 30 days. Want to hear about it? Give me a call. It was like, there's no way I can send that. That's not enough information. Cheryl, there's going to be question after question. And I was like, this person that you're sending the message to has my exact personality type. I'm not reading that dissertation, term paper, or whatever it is that you have got going on over there. And I also don't need answers to questions. Like, I make decisions very quick. I'm going to call you up and be like, oh, 7 days free trial. I can just give it a whirl. Fine. Sure. Send me the link. That's how fast it would take me to make a decision. But when you give people an opportunity to just decide that this isn't, you're giving them, right, who aren't necessarily looking for, try something new. Can't repeat the same things and be like, oh, I wonder why. So if you're, saying, hey, I get the Nowsite post, but I change it and I make sure that it kind of does this and I make sure that it does that, or I'm, try something new that maybe spits out one time without giving it an edit. If you're commenting and you're like, I can't, try it one time and see the results or the difference a bit, because it still has your voice. It's just giving you kind of a bit of an alternative, a change, right? Where somebody goes, oh, if you're starting a conversation or you normally wouldn't with somebody, hey, give it a try. You might be shocked at the results that you're not willing to give yourself because you're kind of stuck in that, I can't say that, or I can't do that, or I'm not going to do that. I think it was Cheryl Clow. I don't know if she's here, but I thought I saw her earlier. Is Cheryl Clow here? I think she's here. She's somewhere. Where are you? Cheryl Clow. There she is, but the room is empty. Anyway, Cheryl Clow is here, and I thought that this was extraordinarily inspiring because of the kind of just the transparency of it. She would say, I would just look at somebody and go, why would I comment on their post? They're not going to like or buy something of mine. I have no reason to. But she didn't understand, kind of the backstory of social media and being social and commenting on more people so that more people would see her and so on and so forth. And that's fine. What I really loved about the story is she was just like, hey, I didn't get it. I didn't understand why I should be commenting on, all of these different people if I didn't see them as potential customers or clients. I didn't know that they could possibly lead me to someone else. And I thought that was really cool, because it led her to begin to start commenting on other people and creating more engagement and starting more conversations. And it takes a lot to just be open enough with yourself to be like, hey, you know what, I might have had this thing wrong. I'm ready to kind of be social and try something new or outside of what I was doing that wasn't getting, don't hold on tight to something that's not getting any results, which is cool, I think. So, Okay. So, oh, Dr. Lisa.
Personal favor.
Yeah.
I sent you a Valentine in your instant messages, and I'm not sure you've seen it.
Probably not. Are we friends?
I don't know.
Yep, now I do. I don't know if we're friends either. Hang on. Let me look. Yeah. But no, that's just me not being very good at answering and friendly, but responding. Thank you. I appreciate
you.
I never try to like ignore someone. I'm just somebody that, you know, I don't know, should do better at answering all of my messages. Yay. Thanks, Dr. Lisa.
Little Canva magic for you.
Yep, it is good. It says cocoa on it. I mean, you know, in another life, I own like cup of cocoa, cocoa this, cocoa that. My son does like the morning minute for school, and he totally ripped me off. And he's like, "Hello, you're here, and are you ready for your cup of cocoa?" I'm like, "Bro, come on, why?" I'm just teasing, but I think it's cute that he was like, "Yo, mom, now I'm the cup of cocoa." Anyway, anybody else? Question, comment, fun fact that they want to share? Something that you're going to do maybe outside of your comfort zone. Maybe you're going to comment more, use our comment tool that all of our experienced people were like, hey, this don't get enough love. This is the tool to use. Or maybe you're going to start more conversations, some more birthday messages, reach out to more people, and you're going to do a DePaul, and you're going to say to yourself, oh my gosh, do they actually call it social media? And I got to be social on here? Is that what that means? What that social? It's like when somebody's like, it's network marketing. There's work in it. And you're like, no, I missed that work part. But it's great, right? All right. So, Dorea, I know you were like, yes, Coco, I'm in it to win it. So I'm super stoked. Can't wait to hear all about it. Let's like reach out, do some more commenting, venturing out of my shell, says Ed to everyone. Thanks, Ed. That's awesome. And I want to hear about how it goes. Maybe you're commenting more, maybe you're starting more conversations, and we're going to get more engagement than ever before. So I'm going to go ahead and sign off for now, but I will see you all tomorrow for How To What? Wednesday. Yeah, or it's How To Tuesday, just on a Wednesday. So thank you guys so much. Love to you all. See you later. Bye-bye.